Good morning. Welcome to the morning schedule for May 6th, day 51. Now, try something a little different today. Well, maybe not too much different, so I'm going to do the daily schedule, but then in just a minute, I'll do a few math problems that I think you should work on today. A fourth grade, a fifth grade, a sixth grade. I would suggest fifth and sixth graders, you work on all of them, but give it a try. We'll see how it works. I'm not sure the live lessons are going to work, mostly because, well, not that many people are probably going to show up. The content that we're going to do, like what we're going to talk about, you've either heard before, so it's not super exciting, or it's just not something that's going to work over a 10-minute Zoom video. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll talk about it some more during the meeting, but we're going to try this today. So, daily schedule plus math. When I do words of the day, I'll do a short writing prompt. So these morning videos, instead of being like 2 minutes long, maybe you'll be 4 minutes long. So work choices will be the same. Zoom meeting at 10. We had a lot of people yesterday. I was really excited. I'll do the read aloud. Day in history will be full length today. Yesterday was a crazy day with my wife's birthday and running around and doing all kinds of stuff. So and then you'll be done. So let's try the math for today, and thank you for sending me a picture of the orangutan. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna flip this around. Not bad. Okay, now watch this. Now we will close this and okay. So for fourth grade, or right, this is sixth grade. Hold on. Okay, so for fourth grade, I don't know if you can't read it, just listen. But the question is, which number is both a factor of 100 and a multiple of 5? Okay, now a multiple and a factor, those are two things fourth graders that we've talked a lot about. So, well, let's look at it. Is 4 a factor of 100? Well, 4 fits into 100, what, 25 times, so it is a factor. Is 40 a factor of 100? Well, doesn't fit in perfectly, right? It'd be 4, so yeah, that doesn't work. Is 50 a factor of 100? Yes, because it goes in twice. And is 500 a factor of 100? No. Okay, so, and a multiple of 5. 4 fit in perfectly. So 4 fit in perfect. I don't even need the whiteboard for this one. But is 4 a factor of 5? No. 40 didn't work. Is 50 a factor of 100? Yes. Is 5 a multiple of 50? Boom, there you go. So the answer is 50. So what I would practice today is choose a couple numbers, 105, 25, and 200. Find two numbers and find factors and multiples for each. Spend 15 minutes on that. You've done math follow-up. Okay, fifth grade. Here's what I needed the board for. I want you guys to make charts of shapes, okay? So, for example, they want a square, a rectangle, a rhombus, and a parallelogram. Here we go, square, easy. Right? Now, I want you to use the symbols that signify equal sides or congruent sides, okay? You remember how we did these? Okay, there's my square. What about my rectangle? These sides will be the same, but these sides are different length. Okay, so what I want you to practice today is doing geometry with these. Now the rhombus, okay, and you can totally look this stuff up too. You can Google fifth grade geometry shapes worksheets, and you can find some stuff as well. But you can just practice this as well. So look, rhombuses, they all have the same length sides. Parallelogram, ooh, I like parallelograms. They're pretty fun, okay? Same, different. So, fifth graders, make some nice charts of different shapes, but I want you to practice using the little markers, okay? Great. Okay, sixth graders, you ready? A restaurant worker uses 5 loaves of wheat bread and 2 loaves of rye bread to make sandwiches for an event. Okay. Write a ratio that compares the number of loaves of rye bread to the loaves of wheat bread. So, there are 5 wheat, okay, for every 2 rye, a ratio of 5 to 2. for every 5 wheat, there are 2 rye. Okay, now describe what the ratio 7 to 2 means in terms of bread used for the event. So ratio is about comparing the quantities of 2 things. So if there's a ratio of 7 to 2, the 7 is going to be all of the bread compared to how much rye bread there is. So 7 is all bread, and 2 is the rye bread. Okay, this was our first test of Morning Math with Tom. These questions all come from the Math SBAC practice test. So these are really good things to practice. So I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you for Words of the Day.